Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here, and today we are looking at a long overdue Pokemon. Sorry for not being able to do it so soon. Aurorus. Problem with Aurorus is that it is very weak to a lot of things. By having a rock-ice typing, it pretty much is frail to everything that's popular. Fighting. Fighting is seen quite a bit. 4 times weakness. Steel. With fairy types being introduced, a lot of teams are packing more steel than ever. So now you have 4 times weakness to steel and fighting, which means if any of those hit you, it's over. On top of that, you have ground and rock weaknesses, which are generally, as an ice-type Pokemon, the Pokemon you're trying to take out. You know, the Garchomps, those mixed attackers that generally know Earthquake or something that will be super effective against you. You're also weak against water and grass, while still not as common as the other ones. You're going to see it, and you're probably going to take more damage than you would like to. So Aurorus has a lot of weaknesses that make it really hard to use. It's also incredibly slow and doesn't pack a lot of damage. But it is a tank. The problem about it being a tank is that with that many weaknesses, it's hard to get a very efficient setup. But if you try hard enough, you can come up with something. Fortunately, Aurorus learns Barrier. So instead of doing like a Curse Amnesia set, where you're trying to get double your defenses, or double your special defense, and then some offensive power with defense, it's the other way around. You're doubling your defense on that first go with Barrier, and then you're using Calm Mind to get special defense and regular defense. Since Aurorus does have more base special defense than defense, you can pretty much use this very well, because Barrier is going to give you enough of a boost to make your defense very useful, and since your special defense is already high, that one stat boost from Calm Mind is more than enough to keep you nice and healthy. So one of the best things saving Aurorus is also its incredible hit points. 123 base hit points, which brings you to 450 at level 100. That is a lot. That is going to make you tanky. Now, while you're still weak, if you can get a good setup, you can still endure some very strong hits. It's just going to be really touchy on what you're going to be able to knock out, but I feel this is the moveset you can get the most use out of Aurorus on. So you can use Barrier, Calm Mind, Protect, and Freeze Dry. And the thing about Barrier, Calm Mind, Protect, and Freeze Dry, you're only opening up to one move if you want to try to like stay as sustaining as possible. You know, use a Barrier if they have a physical Pokemon, take the hit really well. Use Calm Mind if they have a special Pokemon, start getting that special attack up, and you might have something. Freeze Dry is a really good and unique move because it's super effective against water types, still counts as an ice type, and has a 10% chance to freeze, while having decent base stats. Since you get a stab on it, it goes over 100 power, so it becomes fairly useful. You can also use its ability Refrigerate, and then be able to have Round become or any kind of like normal move that you can do, have that become a ice type that has a ton of power behind it. On top of that, you can use Leftovers as an item, or Citrus Berry. I would like Leftovers because you can go Barrier, Protect, Calm Mind, Protect, Barrier, Protect, Calm Mind, Protect. You know, just protect every other turn, get an eighth of your health back over 2 turns, and eventually you'll be so tanky that you'll be able to withstand that. Other options instead of Protect, you can use Rest. I would like the Leftovers because you're getting sustained throughout the entire time, and you don't have to rely on it as much. So that's just an option that you can have there. But overall, Aurora seems like a very good tank. It has everything it needs to bulk up. You know, it has Calm Mind, so you're able to get offensive power overall. It has Barrier, so you're able to boost up in defense really fast. But it's just weak to too many things, so it feels really inconsistent to set up. But I feel if you can set it up, it can be very devastating. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really like Aurorus as a Pokemon. It has like a really cool vibe with it because it has Freeze Dry, introduced a new move, has a really awesome unique ability, and also learns electric type attacks, so if you can find a different use for it, it has like this ice hybrid with electricity, and you can actually get a lot of things going your way with that. It's also super effective against water, which is nice to have. So I hope you guys enjoyed the strategy. Trying to make it work. It's one of those tough Pokemon, but I feel that this is one of the tankier ways that you can run him. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you all have a nice day.